Here we are with Gardy Winchester, my computer tech guy. Saved me many times.
Thank you. Yes.
And you're pretty much always on call. If it's a
Yeah.
real emergency.
24/7.
24/7.
24/7.
What's your website?
Beauportcomputer.com.
Okay.
Beauport.
Okay. But we are here to talk not about that. We're here to talk about your knot tying lecture series. But it's not just a lecture, because a lecture, when you think of a lecture, it's just you preaching to people. But this is going to be hands-on.
Yes, hands-on. We're gonna be teaching the basic knots that mariners need to know. We call it the "Give 'Em Me Enough Rope" series, as this is the first time we're pulling this one off.
Give a man enough rope series.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Give me enough rope and I will hang myself.
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna start off because you know, I've had this thoughts all along in my life. I guess that I see so many people out there who really shouldn't be, because they really don't have enough knowledge and enough experience to be on the water. I've been on the water all my life since 9, 10 years old. I've been out there. Actually, $1 was made on a fishing boat, you know. So I've been around boats for a long time. I feel very comfortable about being at sea. I feel as comfortable being on a boat at sea as I am walking down the street. Mm-hmm. But I see a lot of people who really don't have the knowledge or experience, more money than God, perhaps. The proverbial doctor, lawyer, business owner who wants an escape, wants to go out and pretend he's Dennis Conner and salty old Blackbeard the pirate or whatever on a Saturday, Sunday afternoon. You know, in today's world, the fiberglass and the engines and gasoline engines and the like have really made it easy for them people to get out there. But you know, the sea hasn't changed, and it's still the same, and these people can die just as easily and drowned, and they really don't have the knowledge and experience that professional mariners had years and years ago. Mm-hmm. So
we should say that this series it's going to be at the Essex Shipbuilding Museum.
At the Essex Shipbuilding Museum, the first one. Hopefully we're going to expand it to other venues later on. Mm-hmm. But my hope is to give somebody at least a little basic knowledge, to pass on some trades that I have, and to be able to show that to somebody so they can take some experience knowledge with them out there. I'm also a member of the Coast Guard Auxiliary, and teach the safe sailing courses there with them.
Where can people sign up for those things?
At the
Coast Guard Station, obviously.
Yeah,
probably.
Coast Guard Station. They can give a call to, and they can get the website there.
How often does that happen?
I don't think we're going to be doing it this year, because there were so many other irons in the fire that we couldn't get the group to function with it. But we're going to try over the winter to pull off 2 or 3 classes. Okay. And one in the summer, if we can get it to that level. So
the Essex Shipbuilding Museum is going to host your event, the Give a Man Enough Rope series, and it's going to be the first Tuesday of each month, starting June, and then going right through September. The first Tuesday of each month. They can go to the Essex Shipbuilding Museum.org website, and there's an event section. And if they click on that event section, you can see they have all the information and you can actually pay online to sign up for this.
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay, so why don't we do a demonstration right here for people for an idea what they're going to see.
I think one of the most important knots to know when you're at sea is definitely the bowline, and this knot is, we call it the king of all knots. And what the bowline is it puts a very strong eye in the end of a line. I'm going to pretend that this line's going off here to a boat or something, or a solid point, and I want to get to the end of this line, all right, and I want to whip an eye into it in the end. So I'm going to make a loop, and notice that my standing part is on top. The part that's coming from the boat is on top.
You call it the standing part.
This is an overhand loop. Now I take the bitter end of my line and fire it down through that loop from the same direction as that standing part is on top, down through the loop, come up around over the top of the standing part, back underneath, and back to the loop. Now, pull that tight this way. And I have formed a very strong eye. Okay. Notice too, and here's another part, in synthetic line that you have today, nylon, Dacron, polyester, very slippery. So I leave a long tail on the end of it so that if the line starts to slip, it'll bind up before this tail slips out. And this knot is the king of all knots. I'm going to show you a little trick with this knot in a moment that I like to use. A very safe situation, or a very safe knot, a way to tie this knot. If you're going to, say you've fallen overboard and somebody throws you the end of a line, what do I do with it? Okay, let's see if you can still get me if I stand up. I can take this line with one hand and I can put it up through, come around the back side of that, and pull this through the eye. And I've tied a bowline, which has got me now tied to the boat.
Yeah, very important.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can do that with one hand. So that is the king of all knots. Again, it puts an eye that you can throw the eye over a bullet. You can make the eye any size you want. If I wanted to have a bigger eye, because the bullets down the State Fish Pier were a little bit bigger, so I need to have that bigger eye. I've got a
When you say bollard, that's the big
yeah,
what they tie off the boat to.
big eye. I can throw that right over the bollard on the dock, and
there you go.
any size you really want. And that's kind of the knot that I think everybody should really be comfortable with. Be able to, I like to say at the Coast Guard Auxiliary, I want you to be able to be in the shower, rocking, with the lights out and flashing lightning, and be able to tie that knot confidently. That's probably one of the most important knots for you to know.
There you go. All right, one last time, you can go to the EssexShipbuildingMuseum.org, click on the events section. You'll have all the information right there you need. Gardy, thanks so much. Any other things you want to add?
Nope, that's about it. Come and take the class and learn a little bit about knots and be a safer mariner.
Thanks, Gardy.